Hello there, and welcome. Quite important that you answer and listen along to all the upcoming questions that I have for you. Yes, I've compiled a pretty wide array of questions ranging from personal, in-depth curiosities to simple and small answers. I'll give you some of my answers as well. Does that sound okay? We're starting off with a little bit of an in-depth question. What does success mean to you? I understand that entirely. Success for me is all about comfort and good health. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? Yeah, that's an interesting question because I haven't been all over the world before. I do love the state of Vermont. It's my favorite state. I'd also love to be in the Vancouver area. Apparently I like places that start with the letter V. What's one experience that completely changed your perspective of life? I know we got a little deep immediately. I could definitely see that and why that would change your output and your perspective, most definitely. How do you decide what's worth fighting for? Yeah, I think that personally the only answer is how do you decide, and it has to be with your heart. It has to be with the intention of protecting the people you love and your family. Do you think people are inherently good or bad? feels like a small little fear. I mean, it's important to your life experience. How do you define trust? And what does someone have to do to earn it? Yes, absolutely. In my opinion, trust and respect go hand in hand. They're both earned. They're both something that can be lost. It can be very difficult to gain it back. Just by treating me and others, the world, animals, strangers kindly, can really show someone's character. And that allows you to bring forth trust and respect for someone, in my opinion. Do you believe in fate, free will, or a mix of both? It is a very unique question, isn't it? I agree, hard work goes a long way, but sometimes our life path is going to play out how it wants to play out, and that's okay too. If you could ask one question about the universe and get a definitive answer, what would it be? I understand, yeah. That's a cool one. Yeah, that's kind of original. I like it, Picasso. So mine would be, I would want to know about other life within the galaxy, within the stars, within all these universes we have created. And it specifically says if you could ask one question about the universe. The universe is vast and never ending, so it includes all the other galaxies, in my opinion. So I would want to know what life forms live on other planets, what their planets are like, what their culture's like. Did they have culture? What are their consciousness like? Like, everything there is to know. I make friendship bracelets, and this one specifically says aliens exist. That's a Blink-182 reference. And I would want to know all about extraterrestrials or other life forms out there. What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done in public? No, that's not too bad at all. No, you can just laugh at yourself and remember that it's okay to have little silly mistakes and moments. I've definitely felt uncomfortable, like in a restaurant, because I was choking on food, and I was so embarrassed that other people were watching. It wasn't like that bad, but you know, when you start, it was embarrassing. sing. I think maybe I'd want to perfect my singing voice. How do you typically handle stress or difficult situations? Yeah. That's pretty normal. It is tough to manage stressful, scary situations. But we all have to find ways. What is your ideal perfect day? Oh, yeah. Nice. I really love that. Thank you for sharing. Mine would be wake up with my cats in bed, go take like a hike or a walk near some like water, sit down, have brunch or breakfast, bagels, sandwiches, coffee, at said outdoor place, go home, shower, relax, cook, maybe go back outside for a few hours, sit outside. Very, very standard stuff. How do you hope people describe you? I love that question. Really makes you think. Okay. Well, I can say that I consider you to be kind, supportive, and caring. I've been told that I'm very nice, which I thought was very thoughtful. What is your love language? Yeah, there's like 5 love languages. I love acts of service. I need help. Who doesn't want a little help sometimes? It's hard to take on this world on our own, you know? So, how do you feel? Interesting. Do you believe happiness is a choice or a result of circumstance? Yeah. There's that, the saying, money can't buy happiness, but let's be honest. My life would be a lot less stressful if I had money. So, I feel like happiness is a choice. It's a mindset, but also the happiness can certainly be bought, in my opinion. What's one way that you've surprised yourself in the past year? You're a very hard worker, so I'm sure no matter the difficulty of a task, you can always manage to get it done. Definitely. Do you believe that soulmates exist? Or is it about timing and effort? That makes a lot of sense. I feel like you either believe or you don't. romantic, it could be platonic, it can be internal with oneself. All different ways. If you could switch lives with the celebrity for a day, who would it be? I think I'm torn between Snoop Dogg. I think he just would have a fun-filled day of hanging out with Martha Stewart and smoking. But also, I think it could be really fun to be an F1 driver. So I think I'd switch places with Charles Leclerc because I want to drive a Ferrari in Monaco. Let's see, he's making some movement. Some of these questions are a little so serious, and I want to make sure we have fun too. What's your guilty pleasure TV show or movie? I'll have to check that out. It sounds interesting. I absolutely love 90 Day Fiancé and Mama's Boy. Those shows are wild. Yeah. Imagine your mom involved in every single moment of your marriage. I mean, like, still attached to Mama. So yeah, it's such a guilty pleasure show. You should watch it. Ooh, I actually forgot that this was on here. We already talked about it. Do you believe that aliens are real or not? Okay. What's your favorite holiday tradition? That's really cool. How did that start? It did start with someone in your family. That's cool. That's very cool. Thanks for sharing. I love Halloween and Christmas because I get to watch The Nightmare Before Christmas both days on Halloween and Christmas because it's my favorite movie. And also, it is both a Christmas and an Halloween movie. But also, on Christmas, we watch The Muppet Christmas Carol. And it's every year. It's, tradition. It's really sweet. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? I would do pasta and chicken because I want the protein and the carb. And probably add like spinach in it so it's a carb, a veggie, and a protein. What about you? Yeah. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Have you ever ghosted someone, and why? That's my cat. He wants to know how you're doing in these questions too. Okay, so being ghosted sucks, I know, but also ghosting sucks because you have to make a decision that's best someone would like slide into your DMs or something, and you talk for a little bit, and then you're like, no thanks, and you never respond again. That doesn't feel like ghosting. What's a cause or an issue that you're passionate about? Yeah, that's interesting. Can you share a little more? How did you get involved in that? Very cool. As someone who has epilepsy, it's a pretty important thing for me to, how would I describe it? Support others with disabilities, invisible disabilities, and also bring a better understanding to epilepsy. A lot of people have so many misconceptions, so many faulty understandings, and would not know how to properly respond in a medical emergency, and that's okay. That is all okay. However, I would like to help others understand that better. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah, thank you for understanding. Okay, let's see. If you could have any animal as a pet, what would it be? Oh man, I love my cats. You know, I've grown up with cats. I have 2 cats now. I think maybe like not a tiger or a lion or a bear. Oh my. But a big cat, maybe like a real Bengal. You know, like the desert cat that's like the most like cute but deadly, like those kind of things I love. Okay, and then let's see, let's do one more. Let's make it a good one. What's your favorite childhood memory? Very nice. Thank you for sharing that. That sounds really special. For me, it's spending time in York, Maine. So Maine has some beautiful beaches, and this beach particularly is called Long Sands Beach. There's also Short Sands Beach, and Long Sands is maybe, it feels like a mile long of a beach. At the end is Nubble Lighthouse, and we go up there in the summertime growing up, and we'd go boogie boarding. We'd get splashed with water. It was like a fish in the sea. It was so special. So that's my little favorite memory. Did you learn anything? So many different questions. Tons Be careful out there. Okay.